Got a pound of ground beef that's been crumbled and fried up and drained so we don't have any extra oil. And then we have a 24-ounce jar of whatever tomato sauce you like. To that we're going to be adding a small can of tomato sauce. That's thicker than the tomato sauce in the jar. And then we're also going to be adding 1 can of diced tomatoes. Now a lot of these diced tomatoes come flavored these days, so I actually picked one that was appropriate for this recipe, which is onions and green peppers. So I'm going to throw that in there. So you're going to have nice big chunks of tomatoes in your finished dish. And then we're going to be adding just some fresh green peppers. This is just 1 green pepper and 1 small onion that's been diced up. That goes right in there as well. And this will all cook down while the crock pot is going. So to this we're going to add a few more kind of seasoning spices, and then we're going to throw the lid on it. We're going to be adding everybody's favorite, minced garlic. So we're going to be doing 1.5 teaspoons of this. I know usually I just kind of flavored with as my heart desires, but sometimes you don't necessarily need a super garlicky dish. But this is 1.5 teaspoons of garlic, and then we're also going to be adding some Italian seasoning. So this, I'm going to pop open the larger side, and we're going to take a whole teaspoon of Italian seasoning and pop that in there as well. And then this is an interesting ingredient, but I'm going to be adding 1 tablespoon of just regular sugar. Apparently this is part of that traditional recipe, so not going to mess with a retro recipe like that. Just regular granulated sugar just goes in like that. We're going to be adding also a cup, 1 cup, wait, oh, wrong side, 1 cup of water. I'm just going to add that right in here. And then our last ingredient is elbow macaroni. So we're not going to use the whole box. We're actually only going to be using 1 cup. That looks about right. That gets shaken in there. And give this a good stir so we don't have big old lumps of Italian seasoning and garlic. And then the lid is going to get popped on top of this, and this goes on high for about 2 to 3 hours. I'm going to come back and just double check and make sure that the pasta is cooked, and then we'll do a taste test. Look at that steamy goodness. Looks so good. It's like bringing me back memories of when I was a kid. So we're going to take this pasta, just give it 1 good mix so you get everything combined. Like I said, this is an American goulash, not Hungarian. So making sure that, if you come from a Hungarian background, you're watching this, so you're not getting mad at me. This is an actual retro dish that has nothing to do with the Hungarian goulash, because I don't think Hungarian goulash actually has pasta in it. So let me give this a taste. It's so hot, I don't want to burn my mouth. Delicious. Like, it's got those bright tomato flavors because of the diced tomatoes, and then the tomato sauce. Hot, but absolutely delicious. I hope you make this at home. It's such an amazingly easy to make crock pot dish, super filling, and only used 1 cup of pasta. So high protein-ish, but yeah, I think you'll love this. We're going to be donating this to our local community, but I hope that you make a batch of this at home.